Towering over Southampton's rooftops, an old name reinvented. Rudderless and bruised from its election defeat, that's the challenge for Labour, to rebuild with a new leader. The Conservatives took this seat from Labour in May, and party members here now have a big choice to make.
It's his principle. Yes, it is.
And at this working men's club where party activists meet, guess which leadership contender divides the room most sharply?
I've never ever known a candidate to enthuse the electorate like Jeremy Corbyn has.
He is not going to be a good leader for our party.
They're all saying the same old thing, and Jeremy is the only one that is saying so much different.
There is clearly a buzz around Jeremy Corbyn, the most left-wing candidate, infusing his fans from the top of a fire engine here in Camden, packing out rallies in Bristol. The other three candidates have struggled to be heard, but they do have less raucous support.
If we just stick to trying to appeal to people who are left-wing or who are socialists, we're going to lose the next election. We need to build a broad church with lots of people, a progressive alliance of people to get into government. And I think the leader who can do that and who can win here in Southampton Hitchin is going to be Andy Burnham.
The reason I'm backing Yvette Cooper is because she's a politician I respect. I think she has the credibility and capability to pull the party together united behind her.
Labour's own history hangs over this contest. In 1983, a divided party campaigning on a left-wing manifesto led by Michael Foot was clobbered in the election. So should that be a lesson?
We are electable with a left platform, I believe, because if you look at the left platforms that have been put forward around Europe over recent years, particularly in Scotland where you've had the anti-austerity message there, they swept in. So I think that can happen in England as well.
You're backing Liz Kendall, I think. Do you agree with that?
I can't work out many differences between Foot and Corbyn, which worries me, in that manifesto in 1983 was called the longest suicide note in history, and we're heading straight towards it again. It's like we're heading back in the past, we're not learning.
Everyone here is a true Labour supporter. But what about all those people who've signed up since May? 4 Labour MPs have said the election should be suspended because of infiltration by anti-Labour troublemakers. But senior figures insist the checks are robust.
If people are going to be dishonest, then there's not a lot you can do about it, is there? But my sense is, from going around the country and meeting new members and supporters, that's not their motivation for joining the Labour Party.
There is a fierce fight going on within Labour, and it's not clear who will win. Who would have thought, when Labour lost the election in May, that we'd be sitting here a month to go and we would be talking about Jeremy Corbyn possibly becoming the next leader of the Labour Party? It's an extraordinary contest.
I couldn't call it at the moment, but my hunch is it won't be Jeremy Corbyn at this stage.
My view is that it's going to be Andy Burnham in the final 2.
They're all saying the same thing, and we've heard people, especially young people, saying they all sound the same. Corbyn is providing a difference to that.
Might that swing it? A month today, we'll know. Ben Wright, BBC News, Southampton.